who have you watched? Who have you seen in the preseason, Corey? And you've said, that guy, that is the guy I want to get on the bandwagon for because he's really impressed me in the preseason.
It's tough because preseason, I don't really want to put any stock into preseason just generally, right? I feel like people are getting tuned up and all that jazz. But for me, I was really enjoying watching Kyle Guy. I watched him at UVA. And the thing is, at UVA, I've seen him a couple times play at Duke, at Cameron Indoor. And he always just had ice in his veins. And I was like, this guy is just a killer. Every single time in the biggest moments playing for a top 10, top 5 team in Virginia, he always shows up. And he showed up with the buzzer beater last night against the Warriors. And so I like him a lot. I think he's my guy. What about you, Kyle?
I watched a chunk of that game, that same game. I'll tell you who stood out to me. Your boy, Tyrese Halliburton. Looked good, doesn't he? He looks like he can walk in and play minutes there, like meaningful minutes. Granted, it's the Kings, but for them, meaningful minutes. Like he's going to be able to play. He looks like a backcourt fit with De'Aaron Fox already. Like there's some chemistry there, and that's a really promising thing for the Kings going forward. So he looked fantastic. I also really liked. Zion Williamson looked good. Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram came right back to where they were with understand Van Gundy now and the changes there. But that team looked really nice going forward. You know what? It was good to see Steph Curry out there. I'm not really shocked that he can. By the way, he can still shoot threes. Shocking.
From the logo.
From the logo. You can kind of do whatever you want. He's looked really good. Some other guys, though, had really, look, LaMelo Ball absolutely has the it factor, doesn't he? Like, he absolutely has that passing skill, that gift. You want to watch him play. He's also 3 of 15 from the floor. Like, there's some work to do there through 2 preseason games, but your eyes are drawn to him, man. You just want to watch him play.
Yeah, it was really cool to see him in action because I thought I kind of, I was trying to look at some of his stuff from overseas and okay, this is an exciting player. I didn't really understand the dynamic of, when he steps on the floor. It is electric. It really is. He's a very fun player to watch. And he sees like one of my favorite things. I watch a lot of soccer, and it's about a player's like creativity, right? Yeah. And especially when you look at like Brazilian footballers, like they're really creative. And I think LaMelo is the same way. Like his creativity when he steps on the court, like it's just like he's having fun and like painting. Like he just goes out there and just creates and invites other people to share in that. Which is just a sweet way to play basketball because that translates to behind the back, no look passes and alley-oops. Like it's just a fun way to play basketball.
Yeah, Steve Nash wasn't kidding when he said guys should play a lot of soccer growing up if they want to be basketball, or play some, because some of the skills translate. Footwork, man, translates to every sport you're ever going to play. I don't care if you're playing basketball, lacrosse, football, whatever. Footwork. Number 2. The vision, the ability to see the big picture. And hockey is sort of the same way. It has some of the same cuts and moves and guys diving in here. And who can see who can be the guy who sees the play happening before it happens and put the puck, or in this case, LaMelo just sees it and throws the passes in a way that, look, Lonzo Ball's his brother, really good transition player, really good, look, he's a solid NBA point guard, but he does not have that gift for whatever reason. Like LaMelo just sees things in a way that not a lot of players in the NBA do, and it makes him just must watch as he starts to develop. There's gonna be some time there, so that he is fascinating. He is must watch. That, by the way, is probably not going to move the Charlotte Hornets way up our power rankings. Are they?
No. I was watching them and I'm like, okay, I like watching LaMelo, but the team isn't on my to-do list. It's not my must-watch team right now.
No, and by the and I like the fact that they've got Gordon Hayward there, so it's not just, hey, let's let this kid have the keys. Like they can rein him in a little bit and make it work. But yeah, that's still that team's got a long way to go.